Ciao con Bobby.
Ndo yung phone ma chati one ban in US. Banjo ka to umbunya ngai kunchedi ya monto chati ngabi chimon kat. Ala njo bubunya ban kunkumtin. I want to take this opportunity to greet all my sons and daughters in the US and to let them remember that we are together. You are out there and we are back home here, but our purpose is the same. Our origin, our destination, our objectives, they're the same. I take this opportunity to greet all of you and to ask you to handle whatever piece of job you are doing for a living diligently and to try to live exemplary lives in the country that you've chosen as your host country, or as your second home if you want. When I came to the US last year, towards the end of May till the beginning of June, I had barely 2 weeks to spend with you. And as you know, your country is a vast one, and you are quite a number of you. So 2 weeks for a personality of my type to commune with you, both collectively and individually, and still do a few things was not possible. The time was rather limited. The time was limited indeed. For example, we would have liked to have a few official visits which we couldn't have, for the reasons that I just mentioned. It is my hope that if we should have another opportunity, as I hope we will, we shall do a little more prior planning, and I hope to have a little more time to as you are already aware, we are all together. We are all of us, those of us back here and you out there, we are preparing for our usual end of year Leela celebration for 2015. This Leela is going to be one with quite a difference, in the sense that it coincides with my 30 years on the throne, and it is coming at a time when your son is one of the senators of Cameroon's Pioneer Senate. So we are expecting to have very important visitors. I believe most of my colleagues would like to be in attendance, if not all of them, and very important people in society, heads of missions, for example, ministers, and people from all walks of life, from within the country and from abroad, are likely to be a part of the occasion. Aware of the importance of that occasion, I thought we couldn't just get into it without adequate preparation. And for that reason, I decided to put a committee in place. It's an ad hoc committee charged with the organization of Layla 2015. That's the Layla Organization Committee. As you've already heard of it. You've already heard of it, and I'm sure you, in some way or other, already being a part of the whole thing. Still, within this context, it is necessary that I mention it, and I want to take the opportunity to also to exhort you to support the endeavors of this committee. There is quite a lot of work to be done, and the time is rather short, but God willing, we shall do what we can. And it remains my hope that we will succeed to do it the way we thought it is appropriate. Well, talking about success, you probably know that success in itself comes only when preparation meets opportunity. When opportunity meets with preparation, there is success. But again, success is not a destination. I believe that success is a journey. So there's no point we're going to get to and say we have succeeded and so we sit on our laurels. We will continue to endeavor to make society a better place than we made it. I want to take the opportunity again to thank you all out there for all the effort you put in to make our stay in the US meaningful and to make us feel happy in your home. Your second home. But you should never forget that when you're still performant and able to do all kinds of things, generally you are out there. But when the going is no longer quite so good, we all come back here. So it must be our duty to make sure that back home here is not an old, abandoned, dilapidated place. We want to feel good when we come back here. When you come back here, you should be able to feel good. And when visitors come to us, they should also realize that there are active people in place. People whose home it is, people who are interested in having a good, well-kept, civilized home. It is almost needless to invite you, but I'll nevertheless still do it. And I want to cordially invite you all to come to Layla 2015. And if you do come, we'll contemplate on a number of issues. One of the issues I thought we could contemplate on is something like a diaspora day, or an occasion where we can pay more attention to those of you who are living out there who come only occasionally back home. I think we'll have a lot to share, for you to tell us what you experience out there and for us to tell you what we go through here. One of the things I want you to take note of right now is that everything we're doing against the backdrop of threats to the security of our country. The head of state, President Paul Biya, is engaged in a relentless war with our soldiers, our valiant soldiers, with the support of the entire population. I want to call on you to think of what you can do as a gesture to show your involvement, your concern as citizens who are well aware of what's going on back here. I do not have much to tell you. I thought I should take the opportunity to greet you and to exhort you to make every effort continue to live a meaningful life, peaceful and a meaningful life, obeying the rules and regulations of the country in which you live. And I do hope that we should be meeting not too long from now when you do come. And for those of you who may not be able to make it, I hope we can come and meet you out there. Let me extend the greetings of all people back home here to you all, and their best wishes, all of our best wishes to you all. And should you come home, do not hesitate to get in touch with me so I can get to know how you're faring. And once again, we thank you for the good thoughts you've been having about all the things we're doing back here. What we're doing, we're moving on the same track with the same purpose towards the same destination, namely that of making society a better place than we met it, so that we can feel good and our children and our children's children will get to know that we did not just live, we lived and worked with the intention of ameliorating circumstances in society. I wish you all a very happy stay, you and your dear families, and I hope to be in touch with you, hopefully not very long from now. Thank you and have a happy stay. By the way, I wish you happiness at the convention and fruitful deliberations. I must mention here as a footnote that I still don't have the pictures of the convention I attended last year. Perhaps this time around you will remember not just to send me that, but some more that you must have made. Thank you for your attention and I wish you all the best. Goodbye.
Ciao.